Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is B-RAD the man, and welcome back to another video. Now, I know it's been a little while since I've done any streams or videos or anything like that. Just had a bunch of stuff going on with the holidays and work and everything, but I am promising right now that I am working on some other content and other projects going forward, so hopefully that'll be getting done soon, and we will be back on the grind here in 2023. But as of right now for this video, I just wanted to do a quick video to give my predictions for how the 2022-2023 postseason for the NFL is going to shape up this year. Now, I'm a huge football fan, huge Packer fan, so I'm a little disappointed on how this year went. But the rest of the postseason actually looks like it could be pretty solid. So I'm excited to see how this turns out, and say hopefully my predictions are correct. And if you guys want to follow along or send me your predictions in the comments below, I will have a link to this page that I have here in the description below, and hopefully we can just have some fun with it. So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna go all the way through the NFC, and then I'm gonna go all the way through the AFC, and then pick my Super Bowl champion at the end of it. Now we're going to start off with the 2 seed versus the 7 seed, 49ers versus Seahawks. And I'm going to say this even as a Packer fan, if the Packers would have made it into this playoff game or into the 7 seed, they were set up to fail by get screwed over by the 49ers. So San Francisco has just been extremely hot. They're the hottest team in the league right now. I think they have the longest winning streak. San Francisco easily blows out Seattle in this game. This one is tricky for me. I say this because the Giants have looked pretty solid over the last couple weeks. Even in a loss to Philly, with their backups, they look pretty decent. This one is going to be a fun match to watch. But I think the way that Minnesota's luck has been the entire season, they either end up winning everything or they get completely blown out. I don't think the Giants are set up to completely blow them out. So I think Minnesota is going to take this game. Now, this game is going to be fun too because you got playoff Tom Brady versus playoff choke artist Dallas. But I think this year is going to be different. Tampa Bay has just looked absolutely awful all year, and I just don't see Dallas losing this game. Now, this game is going to be fun, but San Francisco is just the hottest team right now. Their defense is amazing, and their offense is doing really good too, despite the fact they have literally the last pick in the draft as their quarterback right now. San Francisco, I think, takes this one easy. If they can build up a giant lead, I think that game's over with their defense. This game's going to be fun too. You have the 1 seed Eagles versus the 5 seed Cowboys. Now, we've seen them split during the regular season, but they did this with each team having an opposite backup. So this will actually be kind of fun to see when the ones go head to head. But I think Philadelphia is going to take this. I think they got just too much firepower. If Dallas's offense doesn't get going in this game, I think they are set up to fail. So that's why I'm taking Philadelphia in this one. And the NFC Championship, this one is going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a high-scoring affair, and it's probably going to come down to like that one lucky play on defense. And I think San Francisco's got it. This is going to be one of the most exciting games, I think, at least on the NFC side of the postseason. Now, before we head into this, I'm going to do the AFC teams here really quick. We got the number 2 Bills versus number 7 Dolphins. Miami, you look like crap. Sorry, you're out. So, and Buffalo is just, they're on a mission this year to win the Super Bowl. It's basically Super Bowl or bust for them this year. Bengals versus Ravens, the 3 and the 6. Cincinnati has probably been the second hottest team in the entire NFL, opposite San Francisco. And Baltimore, without Lamar Jackson, I just don't see, they don't have a shot. Their offense is just, no, they don't have an offense basically without Lamar Jackson. Now, this game is actually really interesting. It's not like the 4-5 over on the NFC. Jacksonville has looked really good over the last few weeks, and so have the Chargers. It's in Jacksonville. It's hard to play in Duval, but I'm going to take the Chargers on this one. This one is literally, I could flip a coin on that one, and I wouldn't be disappointed by either outcome. So I'm going to go with the Chargers in this one. I just think they have enough firepower. I know Mike Williams is out, but I think they have enough firepower to get it done. And the defense has stepped up for the Chargers as well over the last couple weeks. Maybe they can do enough to just kind of limit Trevor Lawrence, because that's really what they need to do. If they can at least, I think whoever gets to 20 points first is going to end up winning the game. That's how I see that game going out. So then we got the Chargers going up against the Chiefs in the 5v1. The Chiefs, they just have been looking really good. They're just having a lot of fun at this point. I think they're going to take this one from the Chargers. I think this one's going to be probably a much closer game than people would give credit for. I think the Chiefs are going to take this one easily. And then this game, this one should be the Super Bowl game, in my opinion. I like both these teams. I think both of them have been absolutely fantastic. And given what happened a couple weeks ago when the Damar Hamlin incident happened, this game you knew was just going to be a hard-hitting affair. And this one is going to be really, really close. I am going to take Cincinnati, though, just because I think they have enough firepower to limit the Buffalo's defense. But if Buffalo ended up winning this game, I would not be surprised. So I'm going to take the Bengals in this one. I just think the Bengals have looked really good so far, and like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing Buffalo winning, but I think Cincinnati just has too much firepower and a solid defense on top of that. And that solid defense and that firepower and offense, I think, is also going to take down the Chiefs. I think Cincinnati is going to repeat and go back to the Super Bowl. I think the Chiefs are probably going to maybe overlook Cincinnati just a little bit. And considering the fact that Joe Burrow has completely owned Patrick Mahomes in his last three games, I think Cincinnati has a really good shot of winning it. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs just go completely out and just crush the competition. But as of right now, I like the Bengals. I think they're just firing on all cylinders, and I think they have a legitimate shot of going back to the Super Bowl. Which brings me to the 49ers versus the Bengals. This game is going to be a lot of fun. If this is the matchup in this year's Super Bowl, I'm going to have a wonderful time watching this. And I'm saying this from the outside looking in. I like both teams, at least this year. I like both teams this year. And I say that as a Packer fan that's jealous of the 49ers probably going back to the Super Bowl. But I digress. I think this game is going to be a lot of fun. I think this is going to really come down to, can the 49ers defense contain the Bengals offense? I think the defense on Cincinnati has enough to possibly contain Brock Purdy and the Niners. It'll be hard to contain Christian McCaffrey, but I think the Bengals defense is solid enough to at least take out a little bit of the passing game. So it's really going to come down to offense versus defense. And honestly, the way that everything's been shaping up and the way the NFL has been this year, it's been so topsy-turvy and upside down. I'm going to make a bold prediction. I'm going to say Cincinnati ends up winning the Super Bowl this year. It's a crazy pick, but it could work. But let me know what you think down below in the comments. Am I right? Is this a crazy pick? Let me know while you're there. Check out all the links I have in the description below to all my social medias and everything else that I do. Thank you for watching, and be ready for what comes up next with other projects I got going on in 2023. And say love you guys, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace!